Today we're covering enmity, which means hatred. The hatred between Jacob, the black man, and Esau, the white man. Mighty God AHAYAH is a jealous God, an all-consuming fire. He's visiting the iniquity of all those who hate him. Genesis 3:15 says, "And I, AHAYAH, will put enmity," which means hatred, "between thee, Satan, and the woman, Eve, and between thy seed and her seed. And it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I am AHAYAH thy mighty God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments, as stated in Exodus 20, verses 4 through 6. For thou shalt worship no other God. For AHAYAH thy Elohim, whose name is jealous, is a jealous mighty God, as Exodus 34:14 states. In Deuteronomy 6, verses 14 through 6 says, "You shall not go after other gods of the people which are around about you. For AHAYAH thy mighty God is a jealous God among you, lest the anger of AHAYAH thy mighty God be kindled against thee, and destroy thee from off the face of the earth." Deuteronomy 32:21 says, "They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. Therefore, thus says AHAYAH El Elohim, which means mighty God, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel, and will be jealous for my holy name," as stated in Ezekiel 39:25. AHAYAH our mighty God is jealous, and AHAYAH revenge it, and is furious. AHAYAH our mighty God will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. Nahum 1:2. Deuteronomy 32:41 again. "If I whet my glittering sword, and mine hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies, and will reward them that hate me. Your new moons and your appointed feasts my soul hated. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them," as stated in Isaiah 1:14. "Mine heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest. It cried out against me, therefore have I hated it," as stated in Jeremiah 12:8. "Consider mine enemies, AHAYAH, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. Let not them that are mine enemies wrongfully rejoice over me, neither let them walk and wink with the eye that hate me without a cause. But my enemies are lively, and they are strong, and they that hate me wrongfully are multiplied. All that hate me whisper together against me. Against me do they devise my hurt. Because of the voice of the enemy, AHAYAH, because of the oppression of the wicked, for they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me. They that hate me without a cause are more than the hairs of mine head. They that would destroy me bring mine enemies wrongfully, or mighty. Then I restore that which I took not away. Deliver me out of the mire, and let me not sink, AHAYAH, we pray. Let me be delivered from them that hate me, and out of the deep waters. AHAYAH, show me a token for good, that they which hate me may see it, and be ashamed, because thou, AHAYAH, my mighty God, hast upholded me and comforted me. AHAYAH, my mighty God, take it my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. He that sinned against me wronged his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me, for all is vanity and vexation of spirit." Mighty God AHAYAH says through Yeshaya, "The world cannot hate you, but me it hated, because I testify of it. that the works there are evil, as stated in John 7:7. And you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved, as stated in Matthew 10:22. Luke 6:22 says, Blessed are you when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil, for the Son of Man's sake. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you, as stated in John 15:18. And John 15:23 says, He that hated me hated my Father AHAYAH,Mighty God also. If I had not done among them the works which none of other man did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father AHAYAH, as stated in John 15:24. And we're finalizing with John 15:25. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law, they hated me without a cause. And that's the end of enmity and hatred. Thank you for listening.